Okay, this is gonna be a very long video, so I'm gonna try to speed this up. I'm gonna be walking through all of Wishbone one at a time. I'm gonna be playing it along, I'm gonna be pausing it along the way. We're gonna go through and break down each individual riff and thing that happens. You'll see. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so let's break that down. Fuck. This works. Okay, I'm holding up my shirt right now. So, this riff is kind of complicated but also kind of simple. Start off with the ring finger on the E string on the 7th fret. Go. Okay. This is just going to be a series of pull-offs and hammer-ons involving the ring finger, the pointer finger, and you're going to go pull off, and hammer back on, and then you're going to pull off both fingers. Then you're going to hammer on again. And you're going to pull off both fingers again. So let's go through it again. Hit 7th fret like this. Pull off. Actually, I guess it's not really a pull off because I'm hitting it after I pull off the first finger. So you're hitting each individual note. You're not doing. Yeah, you're hitting every single note. I lied, you're not doing any hammer-ons or pull-offs at all. Sorry. My mistake. You're doing 7, 5, 7, 6. Alright, and then after that, you're going to repeat that again, except this time, instead of doing at the end, you're going to do that instead, which is 7 on the A string, 7 on the A string, and then 5 on the A string. And you're going to put a little bit of vibrato into that last note. It's going to sound like this. Alright, all together, the first two parts of the riff, the first part of the riff is this. The second part of the riff is this. Altogether, it sounds like this. Wait, I messed up. Yeah, basically. And you might notice that I have a little bit of a palm mute going on just the low E string. And then I'm gonna let go of that palm mute for when like all the instruments come in and like it sounds cool, like that part in the intro where it just kicks up, you know? Holy shit! It's already 3 minutes in. All right, let's keep going. Basically, just listen to the song many times and you'll eventually get what the cue is, just like a count, basically. Alright, so basically that last part of the intro is... which basically you're just hitting eighth notes for the B power chord and then the A power chord. And you're doing them for like a whole measure each. So it's going to sound like this. also, that one instrument, like the weird synthesizer thing with all the tremolo, that was originally written on guitar. And I guess like if we ever fully learn this song, like with more preparation and time and stuff like that, we will implement that. Um, I'll go over that solo in another video, but basically it sounds like this. Wait, fuck. That's what it sounds like. Alright. Now, this is sort of a hard part. This is going to require some technicality. It's the verses. The way that I play them is kind of challenging because I use a lot of like palm muting in certain areas. It's kind of like Metallica, like, I don't know, but not really because he only uses like downstrokes and I'm not crazy like that. Alright, we'll listen to it. Alright, so this is the same thing that repeats for all of the verses. In its basic form, it's a power chord on the 10th fret of the E string, then you shift down to the 9th fret, and then you do 7, 5, 5, 5, 7, 5, 5, 5, 7. Those are the basic chords. That's the chord progression right there. But the way I played it is I have my palm resting on the low E string, and I'm doing some fast picking. And the pattern is da 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 da. I don't know, man. But basically, I'll alternate between hitting the bottom string and the two strings above that one, which would not be palm muted. And I slide down. Like that. So altogether it sounds like this. Oh yeah, and when you're transitioning to choruses, instead of doing and you go, you're going to shift down to the 8th fret and the 7th fret. And that's it. If that palm mute rhythm is too complicated for you, you can just play the power chords like this. And a good technique I have for sort of that fast picking is I root the palm of my hand sort of at this pointy part of the bridge, so it's not actually on the string, but I can swivel it back and forth fast from here. When I'm doing the muted picking, I have it resting on the pointy part right here, sort of. So I can go like, and I lift up my hand for that. Dude, 10 minutes later, and we're like barely into the song. Okay, let's keep going. gonna be kind of hard because there's a lot of shifting everywhere across the fretboard. I wasn't paying attention to the camera. Was my fretboard and the view? It probably was. It's fine. Okay. Basically, this is just a memorization thing. It's a weird pattern. You're gonna go 5th fret on the A string. These are all power chords, by the way. And 7th fret on the E string. 5th fret on the E string. 2nd fret on the E string. 5th fret on the E string for a little bit. So that's the first part. That's the first part. I call that part the part where it goes low. When I'm writing choruses, I typically like have a section that'll be, especially for this type of like mood, it'll be starting off with sort of a downward chord progression that goes down, and the second part of the chorus would be a chord progression that goes up. So this is the down part, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense or not. But basically, yeah, that's the down chord. And then I wouldn't even count this as a part of a chord because it's just positioning back up. That's that. Wow, my forearms are fucking popping today. Look at these veins. God damn. Alright, my bad. Alright. Now for the up part. We're gonna do 5th fret on the A string. 7th fret. 12th fret. No, not 12th fret. 10th fret, that's it. 9th fret. I'm gonna slide down to like 7th fret and then 5th fret. And you're gonna repeat that whole thing over. So in the end, it's gonna sound like this. Yeah, basically. Just practice everything slowly. There are so many riffs in this song. So many different riffs. We're not even done. We're not even done. Sorry. We might actually be close though, because like a lot of the stuff is just repeating. But we'll see. We're 13 minutes into this. All right. Let's keep going. Hang on. My phone. Alright. So that's another part. I'm actually a little unsure about this part because the fill that Lucas does when he plays it is very different from the fill that I did when I programmed the drumming, which is kind of fair because I programmed like Travis Barker type fucking fills. It's fucking insane, like Joey Jordison type shit. It's like I don't even know, man. It just sounds like a death machine. But you're gonna wait for him to do his whole ass fill, and then eventually there's gonna be a break where he's gonna go, and while he's doing that, you're gonna go. You have to do it at the same time, because also that's when the bass is gonna. We'll get it when we practice. I'm gonna get Lucas to submit a video of what fucking fill he does for that, so that we can practice to that fill, because I need to practice that fill, because I need it. you do. And then there's like a little bell. Basically just count. Count for now. Count the amount of beats. Let me count that right now, actually. Hang on. Sorry, I'm really bad at counting. Hang on a minute. Basically just wait like a couple measures. I don't know, dude. Go check it out yourself. The verse repeats. Same second. Alright, and this is sort of an interlude thing that Nova requested like last minute. Not like last minute, but like as I was producing the song, after like I finished producing the song. Basically this is just chord progressions. It's just power chords. Starts off 5th fret E string. Go to 7th fret on the E string. 8th fret. 9th fret. 10th fret. And then you do the chorus. Alright, so it sounds like this. You have to do that little break before you go into the chorus, because Lucas will do another drum fill, in theory, right there. And then you go right into the chorus. It's as simple as that. So simple. This is the simplest. Transition from the chorus to the bridge. You go. When you go back and do the high part, you go. So instead of going back down, you keep going. Eventually, you flat it to that 12th. That's it. This is sort of a tricky part. No distortion for this part. This is the bridge. Alright, so you let the bass do the riff for twice before you come in. And then, when you do come in, you do the same riff as the bass. It's you slide up to the 14th fret on the E string. You do. Then you go to the 12th fret, 10th fret, 9th fret, open 5, 2nd fret, 7th fret. It's a complicated pattern, but basically it sounds like this. By the way, all of this is available on the tab. The tab is 100% accurate. That's in the Google Drive. in the Wishbone folder. This is purely just like if you need extra help, but please refer to that if you have any questions at all. Or you can also just refer to me, but like I'll probably be pretty annoying about it. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, now, you'll do that riff for, I think, you do that twice, I think. And then eventually, the drum will do this cool build-up that leads into a tom section for them. They go like, you know, it does all this cool stuff. And the bass cuts out completely, actually. And it's just guitar and drums. The bass will come in later, but you turn back on that distortion, and you do the riff again. But this time, you do it as like sort of a changed power chord, sort of like what we see with the solo in the Rush. Basically, you're just playing note in the octave, no seventh. Oh, wait, that's fifth actually. That's a fifth. You're just playing the octave. And you play the same riff that you played for the beginning of the bridge, but just with this new chord. It's kind of hard to keep this chord shape. I suggest practicing it many times, slowly, with a metronome, slowly increasing it. Pull out the big guns for this one. Fun fact, actually, I couldn't get it perfect, like as perfect as I wanted it in the actual recording, so I just recorded two guitars, one of them playing the riff and one of them playing an octave out. I just overlaid them, and it sounded like that. It sounds exactly the same. No one notices it. Oh yeah, and then eventually, after you do that twice, you go. Like after you do all that twice. Then the bass comes in. Let me just play it. And then you swap to a full power chord when the bass comes in. So if that's too complicated for you, you don't have to play the full chord. You don't even have to play the ultra chord, actually. It sounds just fine with the distortion. Just like put in some vibrato or something like, I don't know. It'll sound good anyway. Alright. And then there's a big break. What we do is we wait for Lucas to give the signal. From what I've seen, the signal from Lucas is him just doing like a short little drum roll when he plays it live. And then we come in with the final chorus, and we hit it hard. It's the same exact thing as before. Except for the ending. The ending of the chorus is a little different. Alright, when you do the final high part, you're just going to keep hitting that 9th fret. how the song ends. After this 30-minute fucking, like, tutorial, do you guys feel completely prepared? I'm gonna run through the whole song without stopping. I'm gonna do that right now. Just so you guys can see what it looks like. I just realized my microphone wasn't on. Please tell me my microphone was on the whole time. Okay. Please tell me my microphone was on the whole time. Oh my god, that would suck. Okay. Basically, what was I thinking? Oh yeah, I'm gonna run through the whole song just one quick time without stopping at all. Um, just so you guys can like see what it looks like to play. Bye bye. I really hope the microphone was on the whole time. This took 30 minutes, bro. so tired. I wanna upload these videos and then I'm gonna go the fuck to